Hope everybody's doing well today. All right, let's see. Everything together. First person here is new love. When will I hear from P? When will I hear from P? Could be within the week. I'm going to say within the next 7 days. Butterfly, general for this upcoming week. You have a new journey on the horizon that leads to success around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Money comes in, finances may be improving. Listen to your intuition. A. Hamilton, love. You've got you may have new beginnings on the horizon around love. If you're currently in a relationship, things should be improving or functioning better as we move through June. But if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly an Aquarius. Listen to your intuition and your love life moves forward. If you've been feeling lately like things have been a little stuck or stagnant, don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around your current relationship or a new relationship, and things should move forward in the month of June. Alpha, general.
More Pringles.
What?
More Pringles.
I can't get them right now. You'll have to get them.
Well, Papa, we get them in a second.
Okay, I will get them in a second.
Yeah.
The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. You have money coming in. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Success comes in around work, school, or business moving forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. T-Vet, general. Okay, you've got romance could be heating up if you're currently with someone. If you're not with anyone, somebody could come in out of the clear blue sky. That could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, possibly Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You've got communication coming in from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or you get good news that you've been waiting on. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward, and you may have choices and options that come in around social activity that push life forward. You may get good news come in around work, school, or business. Money comes in, and you may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Mega love with R, what's coming? Things look a little slow, and you may have to express your wants and needs around the situation if you want things to move forward. There's communication that comes in, but otherwise things look a little stagnant. Maybe even a little bit out of balance. Okay, Sarah, that's fine.
Yeah, this is fun, Sarah.
Hi, Mel. Brenda, I don't see the question yet, so I will keep going with red, general for the next 7 days. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may be working on a side business, side project, side hustle. Brings life back into balance, and you have a wish that comes true. You've got possibly planned a road trip. Cost for seller comes in around work, school, and business. Money comes in, you're paying off or a loan. Later, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Dakota, general. Recently had an argument with someone who will resolve itself and move into the past. Negativity is moving in the past, and you could be spending time with a Leo, and you also could be spending time with a Libra. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. You may be planning travel. New beginnings around the horizon. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Brenda, general from now until tomorrow midnight. Could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and life is coming into balance. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Negativity moves into the past. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Something out of the blue, fun and spontaneous may be happening with the Fool. Avery, is that you or him making that noise? Starfall, love. Stop doing that, whatever it is.
I'm doing it. It's silence.
Disappointments heal and move into the past, and walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you can open new doors. Romance may be heating up with a Sagittarius or possibly an Aquarius. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Explore your options. You also could have a Libra coming in.
I can't wait for the Pringles anymore.
Okay, could you go get them yourself? Why not?
Because this one's too high. I can't reach.
Oh, you can't reach? All right, I'll go get them.
Yeah. Sal's is making out of the way, so it's him. Who's Simon?
What is he doing? What is he eating? Is it his meat? Oh, that's a good boy. Okay. Luna, what Aura's thinking about me? Will he contact me? There is communication that comes in, although it may be a little slow. May find you to be a strong, courageous person, somebody who is smart, intelligent, fun to be around, down to earth, kind-hearted, caring friend. Kevin having some anxiety. Well, anxiety should be easing as we move into June. Being guided by the divine towards greener pastures, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition, and money comes in. The anxiety, I think, is going to improve over the next couple of days. Davy, general. You've got cause for celebration that comes in, and success around work, school, or business. Life could change for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and so does negativity. You could be planning travel. Maybe spending time with a Leo, a Scorpio, or an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life comes into balance, life moves forward, and you're ready for it. Pallavi, love. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon around love. Could be with a Scorpio, could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Romance heats up and things move forward. A new journey can lead to a committed relationship. Explore your options. You also have a Cancer here. So you have a Cancer, you have a Scorpio, and then you have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and possibly another Sagittarius. So there should be plenty of opportunity that comes in for you, and things could move forward pretty quickly. Channel 111, job and career. Job and career. Listen to your intuition, and you should get good news around your job. Things move forward towards greener pastures. There's success, and things change for the better quickly. You should be feeling a little bit more grounded and stable around finances, and feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Amy, S and I. Looks like various old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. Yalda, next in love. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success around love. If you're not with anyone right now, it's new energy that's coming in. Disappointments heal and move into the past. A Virgo comes in, and so does a Libra. Listen to your intuition, and things can move forward towards greener pastures. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life moves forward quickly. Brianna, how's Jay Sagittarius being in the Oriana house going to affect me in his relationship? We've been talking a lot lately. It doesn't really seem to have much of an effect on your relationship. There's going to be plenty of communication. But other than that, things may be slow. But it looks like it's pretty well functioning. It looks like things are okay. Beautiful one, what to expect from Aries. Communication comes in or communication picks up. You could spend time together. Listen to your intuition, and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. That could help things move forward. Maggie, when will my daughter pass the practical driving test? Should be sometime this fall. Katrina, will Nathan's parole and probation get restated and him come home before June 10th? If not, when do you see him getting released? Cancer, it's going to be June 10th and maybe sometime over the summer. Aga, what is coming in the relationship with Paul this week? Things look a little slow this week. There's communication, but I don't see much else happening. Things look a little slow. If you want to see something happen, you may have to reach out or make the plan or take the initiative. Amen. What to expect next with O? Communication comes in through text message relatively soon, maybe within like the week or so. Sangita, who knows thoughts towards me? May find you to be a grounded, stable person, somebody who is genuinely happy and like positive. May find you to be attractive, down to earth, kind-hearted, and caring. Emily, June for Soha and me. Fool is in reverse, so something will get revealed around the situation that may need to be dealt with. It looks like there is communication around the situation, but communication could be slow. But other than that, I don't see all that much happening. 8 of Cups can indicate that there is time, space, and distance between the two of you. So I don't know what's been going on in your relationship, but there may be an issue and distance that needs to be worked on in the month of June. Migu for the next 3 days. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life starts to move forward and you're ready for it. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. It also looks like you could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. And like take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Looks like a slow couple of days, but relatively pleasant. I'm Lourdes. I'm having problems with 2 coworkers, E and P. Will the situation get better and when? Things could improve sometime in the month of June, but towards the end of the month. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and disappointment heals and moves into the past. Could be spending time with a Taurus. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, maybe spending time with a Scorpio. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Slow and steady wins the race, but you could be working on a side business or side project that brings in extra money this summer. You also may be planning a road trip. Kristen, how is T&A going? Things look pretty good. Looks like the situation or the relationship is grounded and stable and moving forward. They have romance and strength around them, if this is a romantic connection. If not, there is potential with the Knight of Cups. Things are moving forward towards greener pastures on solid ground. Seems to be relatively well functioning as of right now. Mrs. H for today. Disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news you've been waiting on. Teamwork is favored. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Could be spending time with a Cancer and a Capricorn. You also may be planning travel, a possible road trip. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Not bad. Tammy, why is G's manager cut her hours? She desperately needs to work at Starbucks. Why is G's manager cut her hours? She desperately needs to work at Starbucks. Okay, let's see. It just may be like, it may be a temporary cut, like to make payroll. It's slow and steady wins the race, so it could have something to do with business being slow, but it looks like it's temporary. Mario, LG's feelings and intentions. Maybe feeling grounded and stable and well balanced. Intentions are for communication to come in or to pick up, and then you may be listening to, like you may be spending time together. It's like intending for communication to pick up, feeling grounded and stable, feeling a little bit more balanced, and then things could move forward with happiness. I think communication is going to be the next thing that happens. Like, she seems to be feeling a little bit more like stable and grounded than she normally feels. And then love. You could make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. And you could explore new options. You got a couple of people here. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but Sagittarius comes up stronger. Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You also could have a Gemini coming in. Listen to your intuition, explore your options, lead to success around love. Davy, general for next month. New beginning around work, school, or business could be bringing in more money and life comes into balance. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may be working on a creative project or creative hobby. You'll have choices and options around social activity. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. Should be a pretty good month. Charlie, energies around feeling halfway normal again. Takes time. You should be feeling a little bit more normal over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to say maybe by the time we get to the middle of June, you may be feeling a little bit more like yourself. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care when you can. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. Not bad. How's everything going? Vana, is Bill going to make any action towards me soon? No contact. Things look a little slow, and that may leave you feeling a little disappointed. If you want to speak to him, I would reach out. Charlie, it's the lack of sleep. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. How big was he? Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? Disappointments heal and move into the past. You've got a wish that comes true. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, another Sagittarius, and then a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and things could change for you like out of the clear blue sky. 8 pounds, 3 ounces, pretty big. That's a good size. It's a nice size. My neighbor next door, they just had their first grandson. Um, and like it's like you forget how little they are. Like, and then when you see one that's like really newborn, it's like wow, there's so little. And I remember going with Avery to meet some of my old coworkers for dinner at the diner. I'm gonna say maybe Avery was a couple of weeks old. I think she was born in January. It was probably sometime in February. And everybody in the diner was like, "Oh my God, why did you just leave the hospital?" But like to me at that point, she was not so small. Like to me, it's like I felt like she was getting big. But to other people, they were like, "Oh my God, she looks brand new." I can't remember what the date was, but it was probably sometime in February. And maybe she was like 6 or 8 weeks old. But they're so little, and they get so big so fast. Crow's Nest. Why does Hugo stalk me on Instagram but not talk? Well, it seems to have one foot in, one foot out. So he's got a lot of curiosity. Like curiosity keeps him looking at things. He finds it to be interesting. But he's not fully committed to the situation. He's got one foot in, one foot out. But it's like he likes to know what's going on. Comment, what does B think about everything that he did and all of the consequences it had now? Okay. Undecided. So whatever it was that he did, Hermit in reverse, he may know he's done something wrong, he's not willing to take responsibility for it, and he doesn't know how to move forward from it. So I'm going to say that at this point, he probably has a little bit of regret around whatever it was that happened. Maybe even feels like he's responsible, but doesn't know exactly what to do to change it. Nat, love read. Life comes into balance and things could move forward when you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and explore new options. Got a Virgo coming in. Then you have another earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Old wounds heal and move into the past and a wish comes true. Listen to your intuition and explore your options could lead to success around love sometime this fall. Crow's Nest. Love for the near future. You've got a wish that comes true and your luck around love is changing for the better quickly. You should have choices and options. You've got a Scorpio, you have a Leo, you have a disappointment healing and moving into the past, life moving forward and you're ready for it. Also water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve and lay down the law, set boundaries. Expressing what you want and need and personal relationships or potential relationships can help things move forward. And if you're looking for a committed relationship, you could find yourself in one sometime between now and the end of the year. Charlie, finance and energy is trying to clear bills. God, me too. I hear you. It looks good. First card is money is coming in, so that's positive. A new journey begins. Finances should be strengthening and moving forward sometime between now and the end of the summer. Things move forward. You should be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, and you're ready for it. I think you'll make it happen. Luna, I did yours over right after the buffering stopped. Did you hear it? Let me know if you heard it. KK, DA's next actions towards me. There should be communication that comes in through text message, and it could be pretty quick. Comment, M, very young, found his father, oh God, while his mother was outside. That's terrible. He continues to live as if nothing happened, but I don't know. Can you tell me how his mental state is? Will it evolve? It sounds as if he's kind of blocked it out or shut it down. Okay, like right now, he looks like he's okay. I don't know, like how he's functioning, or like if right now, if he seems fine, he is fine. But at some point, this could resurface or come out. It may be something that he's just like, he's kind of like taken it, smushed it up really tight, and shoved it way down. But at some point, it could resurface. But as of right now, he looks okay. But even when it resurfaces, I think he'll be able to deal with it. I don't think he's dealt with it. It's like, and I kind of get it. It's like taking it, sticking it in a box and shoving it down really, really far, and then never thinking about it. But at some point, that doesn't work anymore. But even when he gets to that point, he should be able to deal with it. It looks like he's okay. Terrible. Kanchan, will I get new friendships coming towards me this year? Do you see that in the cards? Yeah, you do have new friendships coming in sometime between now and the end of the year. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you for being worried, because I mean, it's like that's a big deal. You know, it's like, it puts things in perspective, right? Like sometimes you may be going through something like a breakup or a disappointment, or maybe struggling with money, whatever it is, and like you feel like the whole world is caving in, but then you hear stuff like that and you're like, okay. So it puts things in perspective a little bit. That's so sad.
Yeah.
Shante, Adaba's next action towards me. There should be communication that comes in relatively soon through text message. Kristen, I'm planning on taking and asking for financial assistance from M, my estranged adopted mother. How will it go? It could be a slow, steady process, okay? And things could be a little bit out of balance, but I think overall it goes well and you'll be successful with it. So I don't see any reason why you shouldn't ask. Slow and steady wins the race, and things move forward. So maybe the kind of thing where it takes a minute for her to actually give you the money, but I think she'll give it to you. Amy, it was buffering for S and I. Okay, let's see. Things look a little slow. Justice is in reverse, and so is Emperor. So justice in reverse could be somebody's feeling like they've been treated unfairly, or the situation is out of balance. Emperor in reverse, somebody may be trying to control or manipulate the situation or get what they want from the other person, but it doesn't seem to be working. It looks like things are slow. There could be communication here, but other than that, it doesn't look like the two of you are on the same page right now. Luna, job and career for the next couple of months. Things look pretty good. Life comes into balance, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You'll get good news that brings things forward towards greener pastures. Lay down the law, set boundaries, or expressing your wants and needs around your job could help things to move forward. You also may be going back to school or learning a new area of study. Listen to your intuition. More money is coming in. M&M, greetings for June. Greetings for June. Greetings, general for June. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition. You've got life changes for you for the better quickly. Cause for celebration comes in around finances improving. Teamwork is favored. A new journey begins that brings in more money. Not bad. Tanya for the next 48. For the next 48, you can have romance heating up. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Making decisions that push life forward. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or a Virgo. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Pretty good. Pretty good. Liz, love for this week. You have a wish that comes true, and you could be spending time with a Libra, or you could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're actually headed towards the 10 cups being full, so that's excellent. Exploring your options could lead to success. A new journey begins, or something out of the blue, fun and exciting could happen around love. Not bad. Things should move forward this week. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, and all of a sudden things pick up. Liz, general for today. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, and you can have choices and options that come in around social activity. Life is coming into balance. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Teamwork is favored, and something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Oh, he didn't even fit into the newborn clothes. This is so cute. So cute. When Avery was born, like most of the babies that were born weren't in the nursery, like they would be with their parents in the room. But there was this one little boy that was before, I was like in the hospital for like 2 days before anything happened. And when we walked over to the nursery, there was one little boy. He wasn't super big, but he had a ginormous head of hair. Like almost like an Elvis hairdo. It was really cute. It was like that jet black hair and really thick but straight. Con, how does Jay feel about our argument we had last night that we resolved? I'm still upset, but he apologized. He may feel a little bit, he may feel like the same, like disappointed, stressed out, and a little stuck. It'll blow over. It'll blow over. May feel bad about things. Tanya, Aries next mover intentions. Communications coming in, and then there could be growth, change, and transformation, and a love offer that comes in. You may be spending time together, or something out of the blue, fun and exciting may happen with the Fool. Oh, he's got a lot of hair too. So cute. Daisha, general reading. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You have a wish that comes true around finances improving. Life is coming into balance, and you're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Looks good. Lucinda, general for today and Monday. Perseverance pays off. A new journey begins. You might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with a Leo and a Gemini. Perseverance pays off, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. A for this week. You have a wish that comes true, and perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the week, and something happens that makes you happy. That may be around work, school, or business. Vicky, general for the week ahead. Listen to your intuition and life comes into balance. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You might be planning travel. You could be walking away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. Could be spending time with a Virgo or a Gemini or both. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and so does negativity. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Stephanie, how long will I stay at my next job, the one that I'm starting in June? That's really that's going to be your decision. Like, you could leave when you decide to. I don't know what kind of a job it is, but the number 3 comes up around it, like 3 and 7. So I don't know if it would be 3 months if it's like a contractual job or something like that, or 7 months, or if you stay there for 3 years or 7 years, or between that time frame. But when it comes to, like, you're in control of that. So if you decided that you were working there for, like, I don't know, say 3 years, and then you were like, well, I want to move forward, like, you can make the decision to leave. The cards can't tell you how long to stay at a job. That's really up to you. It's like a free will thing. You know, it's like, should I go for a walk this afternoon? Well, do you want to go for a walk? Go for a walk. If you don't want to go for a walk, the cards can't tell you to do that. Same thing with jobs. If you want to stay there and you enjoy it, you could stay there for a long time. But if you are like, this job sucks, you could find something else. Marita, general for this week. Slow and steady wins the race, but life could move forward around finances improving. Listen to your intuition. You may be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but Cancer comes up strongest. Could be planning a road trip. You got the world at your feet. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. A Sagittarius is around, and a new journey begins that could be bringing in more money. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Tammy, my daughter had sleepovers with Jay's daughter. When she stopped going over, Jay's texted my daughter repeatedly behind my back saying, I was thinking about you. Why did Jay send an inappropriate text? Okay, so Jay's the parent. So I think what happened here is the kid may feel like your daughter was mad or is not, I don't know if they're not getting along or if there's distance between them. So the mother is trying to figure out what is going on. The mother or father, whoever that is trying to figure out why the kids are distant. Because I think their child is upset by the fact that your daughter's not going over there as much. Tanya, love coming in. You will walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, so explore your options. Romance could heat up with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then you also have another Leo here. You have new beginnings on the horizon and choices and options. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. You also could have a Libra around. You've got good luck coming in, and with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You also could have another fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So you should have choices and options around things moving forward. John, energy theme for this week ahead. Energy is good. It's slow, steady, stable, but anything that is built or you're working on this week should be on stable ground and be moving forward successfully. You've got new beginnings on the horizon, old wounds healing and moving into the past, time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and finances improving. Not bad. Not bad. And you know, like back to the one with the kid that's not going to the house. I don't know where I read it, but this was so true. And I probably, if I didn't read this, I probably wouldn't have made the connection myself. But somebody had asked a question about kids. Like, I don't know how old the kids were, but they're kids. One kid didn't want to play with the other kid anymore, or whatever the situation was, or maybe didn't invite the kid to the birthday party, or whatever nonsense went on, and the parent of the kid that was like left out got involved with the other parents, you know, like expressing how hurt the kid was and that the parents were hurt because they had been friends and so on and so forth. And it was actually the woman that wrote this. She said, my mother-in-law had given me this advice and I didn't listen to it. But after that, she's like, I always listen to it and remember what she said. She said, don't get involved with kids don't get involved when the kids fight. Because kids fight with each other. They could be mean and nasty to each other. And then 2 days later, they forget about it and it blows over and they're friends again. But when the parents get involved, the parents start fighting, like the parents don't, they're not like kids where like they could have an argument on Tuesday and everything's fine on Wednesday. So stay out of it because the kids will be friends again, but the parents won't be. And I was like, oh God, that's a really good advice. And I never would have thought of that. I probably wouldn't get involved because I'm not very confrontational, but I can understand, like, if your kid is hurt about something, why you would want to try to figure out what's going on. But it's best to just stay out of it. Stephanie, do you see me taking the exam next year in the spring? My plan was to stay at this job until I'm taking the exam to start something new. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that could happen. That's exactly what could happen. Bacon for the next 48 hours for M Sagittarius. Well, with the Magician, they've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. The world is at their feet. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past. They may walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve them. Romance may be heating up. And they could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Avery, are you awake?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just checking. Miss Billy for June. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. You may be planning travel. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Could be spending time with an Aries, could be spending time with an Earth sign, and money may be coming in. Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, money comes in. Okay, Julie. Beautiful one, what to expect from D. There should be communication that comes in, and like you should feel like things are functioning better with the Six of Pentacles. The world is at your feet, and you may be seeing one another relatively soon. Listen to your intuition. Things move forward towards greener pastures, and things should be coming into balance, or good karma is coming to the situation. Samantha, did R intend to use me for money? Like I see a gold digger. No, I don't think that this person's a gold digger. They may have taken what you had to offer, like if you had offered something, but I don't think that they were specifically looking to use you for money. Blue Storm, will I hear from C Company before July 4th? This would help me in a program that I'm being considered for, if positive. Okay, let's see. I think you will hear from them before July 4th, yes. Julie, would I do much better in weeks 2 schoolwork? Not a good start to the first week. Really? It was showing that you were going to do well. Yeah, you have, okay, you've got things moving forward towards greener pastures. Being guided by the divine, a wish comes true, and things move forward. You should do well the second week. TD, general for the week. Perseverance pays off. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Money comes in. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. And you could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Sweetie, love. Could have a new beginning on the horizon. If you're currently with someone, new beginning around your current relationship leads to cause for celebration as things get unstuck and move forward. If you're not with anyone, the same thing holds true, but you could have a Pisces coming in or fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Sophie, Raj's feelings for Sophie. May find this person to be grounded and stable, creative, unique, down-to-earth, kind-hearted, caring, and sincere. A loyal friend. Pretty good. Twin Flames, general. Twin Flames, general. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and so does negativity, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Could be spending time with a Leo. Could be spending time with a Pisces. Slow and steady wins the race, but a new journey could be beginning. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to in the month of June. Lily, is there someone coming towards me in love next week? Any chances in love? Chance seems slim that somebody new comes in next week. Things look a little slow around love. There is potential for an earth sign to enter, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but overall, like next week around love looks pretty slow. Stephanie, this is Stephanie with the PH. General for finances in June. Making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures, you have more money coming in. Perseverance pays off. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, and you could be feeling a little bit more financially secure when your luck changes for the better quickly. Not bad. Jasmine, love for this new week coming in. I'm a Libra. Got cause for celebration that comes in when you explore your options. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you can open new doors, and a wish may come true. You have success coming in around love. I can't swear it's going to happen this week, but you'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And you have a couple of people here. You have Aquarius, you have Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you have a Virgo. New beginnings on the horizon can lead to success that come in around love. Not bad. I can't swear it's all going to happen this week, but something could happen this week where you hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from, or somebody new may come in. Sophie, am I wasting my time with Raj? I just need to know. Depends where you guys are in this relationship. So I don't see commitment here. If you're waiting on commitment, the Two of Cups is in reverse, so it's probably not going to be a committed relationship. So if that's something that you want, then I would say, yeah, look elsewhere. And the Nine of Cups is in reverse, so that can also indicate that like things are not moving forward towards commitment. If you're happy and content with the way things are going and you don't care about commitment, then I would say enjoy the time that you have together, because you may feel like either relief around spending time together or cause for celebration comes in around communication. It really depends where you are in this relationship and what you want from it. If you're looking for something like committed, stable, long-term, moving forward, this is probably not the connection. But it depends like where you guys are right now. If you're already in a committed relationship with him, I would say things are going to continue the way they are. I don't see much change. So if you're okay with the way things are, I would say leave things the way they are. Brenda, Eric, Taurus, and I reconciled last night. How does he feel about me, the relationship, and where the relationship is headed? He knows I want something stable. Well, it looks like he's putting in a little bit more effort, but you still may be feeling disappointed around the situation. You still may feel a little bit like either it's weak or it doesn't live up to its potential, but let's give it a chance. He thinks that, he's going to try to put in more effort, and he does feel like the two of you get along well. Thing is that I think that the relationship is just out of balance. It's like you want something stable, you want like constant like communication or him constantly being around, and it doesn't look like he meets you halfway, and that's why things look like they're a little out of balance. I would give him a chance. Let's give him the month or 6 weeks to see if things improve, and take it from there. He thinks highly of you. He thinks that you're a nice person, but he kind of feels like he's got you where he wants you, and he doesn't have to really put in that much effort. And it feels like you're always waiting on him, and that energy doesn't seem to be shifting as of right now. Strength is in reverse. But let's give it a chance. He's looking like he's going to put in a little bit more effort. You may be feeling a little bit like things are starting to come back into balance as we move through June. Let's give it a chance and see what happens. Sylvia, what are Mark's next moves towards me? There's a little indecision around this situation, or things may be slow, but there should be communication that comes in through text. Manal, any advice for the next 48? I'm a Gemini.
No, watch this. You have to watch this.
What is that, a
Watch
horse?
this. Watch. That's the last It's not this.
What is he doing?
Let's go. Watch. Watch this.
I'm watching. What's he doing? Oh, he's he's playing.
It took the shot.
Okay, any advice for Manal for the next 48? Don't be afraid to lay down the law and set boundaries, and life moves forward. You've got the world at your feet, and you may be planning travel. You also could be spending time with a Cancer. Listen to your intuition, and you're making decisions that are pushing life forward. You could have choices and options that come in around social activity. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, entertaining at home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Negativity is moving into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or connect with someone you haven't seen in a while, and that could be pleasant. And maybe like you could like run into somebody out of the clear blue sky that you haven't seen in a while, and a wish comes true. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It looks like a good couple of days. Samantha, C's next. I see feelings towards P and L. Okay, I don't know what this situation is, but it looks like there may be stress around the situation. Not much is changing for the better, and there could be a tower moment. So I don't know what's happening here between these people, but might need space from them. Maybe feeling a little bit overwhelmed. There's a little sharp energy here. I don't think that this person dislikes the P and L, but maybe feeling burdened or stressed or in a predicament, like not thrilled with what's going on right now for whatever's happening. Erica, we got approved for a new home with a mortgage payment of $3,000 a month. Should we go ahead and build this new Venice home? It looks good. It looks promising. I would say, yeah, it looks like a good opportunity. Beautiful one. Looks like I have to resign to get my retirement. That's fucked up. That is so fucked up. It's so fucked up. It does look like you have money coming in. Listen to your intuition. Did you speak to a lawyer? I'm only asking because you got justice here. So I don't know if the justice is you speak to a lawyer and they can help, or if you got good karma coming back to you. Things are moving forward towards greener pastures. You may end up making the decision to resign. I don't know between the health issue, the money issue. You may make the decision to resign and then move forward with your life after you get everything all squared away. You got money coming in, so if they're giving, I mean, it's just, and you got good karma coming in or justice on your side. So I would say if you can speak to a lawyer, speak to a lawyer. If you haven't already, because I mean, it's just so crazy to me that you can't borrow from your retirement. I mean, I can't understand that. But what the hell do I know? Spoke to the exec. Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. I wonder if a lawyer could help. I mean, like, if you have a 401k, I know that it's different, but like I had a 401k at my job, and if I needed money, I could take out like $1,000 loan, and then they would pay it back. They would just take like X amount of dollars out of my paycheck until I paid it back. I mean, what good is having retirement if you're struggling now and you can't make ends meet? What good is it? Anyhow, it sucks. It sucks. Yeah. And did you try going to a credit union or something like that and getting a loan from them? Yeah, I know. I know. I know. You barely make ends meet. I know. I know. My mom used to. My father was always a business owner, and my mom used to get worried. Like she used to say, "But you don't have a retirement." And my dad would be like, "Yeah, but I make more money as a business owner than I would if I was working for a company and had a retirement." Like she wanted him to go work in the grocery store, like my grandfather did. And my dad was like, "I'm not doing that." And my father, like till this day, he's like, all I listened to was your mother complaining how she didn't have a retirement. We didn't have a retirement. And he's like, and she died well before she was going to retire. So don't worry about the retirement if you need it now. And you know what? Unfortunately, I wound up having to, I burned through my whole 401k when I lost my job. So the whole money thing is just, it's like life is stressful enough, like with all the bullshit that we have to deal with dealing with each other, and then it's like to have to struggle with the financial shit is just, it's it's just it's just unnecessary crap. And I really feel like I hate to sound like such a negative, but I feel like things are getting worse. I do feel like things are getting worse. And it's like not a political thing because I don't think that, like, I don't care who's in office or who's doing what. It just seems like the problem is so much deeper than that because it's like progressively getting worse, Like I said before, my parents at 26 and 23 were able to buy a 3-bedroom house. Today, you don't know a 23-year-old or a 26-year-old that doesn't live at home because things are just too expensive. So yeah, it's crazy to me that the system is, or the systems that are in place are just fucking us left and right. But anyway, I'll shut my mouth now. I'm not a member of a credit union either, but somebody suggested that to me when I was talking about consolidating debt. They told me to try a credit union because they're usually pretty good, and like it can't hurt, like to go in and find out if you could qualify for something, so that you don't have to resign. I mean, it's so crazy. It's so crazy to me that that's your answer. Like, I'm not a member either, but you may be able. I don't know how you become one, but somebody I was speaking to that said try a credit union. I haven't yet, but maybe it's something that I'll do. Samantha sees feelings towards me. May find you to be grounded and stable, sincere, loyal, kind-hearted, somebody who is trustworthy, humble, and down to earth. Pretty good. Mountain. What was the Cappy's reason for reaching out this morning? Called with no message. May have needed help with something. It doesn't look like it's anything that was like serious or like in a jam. It may have been something like they needed help with something. I would call the person back, but they may have gotten the help that they needed. So if you called them back and they haven't answered, they may be working on whatever it was. I don't think it's a big deal. I think you'll hear back from this person, and it looks like with the Six of Pentacles, things should be functioning better. You're probably going to find out exactly what happened. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then, like, I feel so old because I'm like, my grandfather bought his house for $17,000. in 1959. But it's true, he did. And he moved up here from the Bronx, which was considered like to be bettering yourself, to get out of the city and to live in the suburbs. And $17,000, like you can't even buy a car for that. Samantha, P&L's feelings towards me. May find you to be overall a nice person, somebody who is down to earth, hardworking, successful. There's a little sharp energy around the situation. I don't know what that's about, or disappointment. But they seem to think highly of you as a person in general. In New York is like, forget about it. Forget about what it costs here. Which then brings me back to the point, is like, why do I still live here? Anyone want to figure that out? Why? Because I haven't made the decision to leave? CG for the next 5 days. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, and disappointments heal and move into the past. You could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You had disappointments healing and moving into the past. You'll hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Life changes for you for the better quickly, and then you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Well, this is the thing about New York. It's outrageously expensive. Outrageous. Like, the taxes that I pay on a one bedroom with no property, I don't have any property here. This is it, are $6,000 a year. Would I move out of? Yeah, I would move. But the thing is that it's really hard to make that decision, because, I mean, I do have family here, and it's complicated, but $6,000 a year in taxes is a lot of money. It's a lot of money for this. And to have a house, like, I can't even tell you what the houses around here are paying in taxes a year. $13,000, $16,000 for what? For what? $13,000 or $16,000? That's over $1,000 a month in taxes. That means that you're going to make $1,000 a month and just give it to taxes, and for nothing. That has nothing to do with your mortgage payment. So it is something to think about. What do you want? Cupcake. The cupcakes are in the kitchen. And if I were to move, I would go somewhere warm. And it would be someplace that doesn't ever get snow. So, yeah. It wouldn't be, like, I wouldn't move to up north. I would be going south. But anyway. Imani, general for today. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around personal relationships, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Lighting the dark, general. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down, and it may be around business. Teamwork is favored and money is coming in. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and success comes in around work, school, or business, whatever it is you do all day. You have some new people coming in. You have a Libra, you have a Leo, and water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have love and money coming in, or more of it, and something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Davey, what do the cards say on the horizon for me? Life moves forward towards greener pastures when you listen to your intuition. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be planning travel. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Bailey, general for the week. General for the week. You've got new beginnings on the horizon around work, school, or business. You could be spending time with a Libra. You might be planning travel. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and teamwork is favored. Listen to your intuition. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Spiritual journey. I know that the Scorpio has to get over his ex. From what he tells me, I'm not too convinced. Would he rather be back with her over me? Well, it does look like he's still hung up on her. Thing is that I don't think that they're getting back together. It looks like she has moved on. So it's really up to you to decide whether or not you want to be with somebody who's still pining away over his ex. I mean, he still has feelings for her. I mean, does he want to be with her over you? I mean, I don't know. I can't really answer that question because there are feelings here. So would he, if he had the chance, would he go back to her? Maybe, but it doesn't look like that chance is coming up. So you have to decide whether or not you're okay with this situation. Like, are you okay with somebody who is still pining away over the ex? I mean, he'll get over it eventually, but you may always feel like you're like living in her shadow or something like that. But that's the thing. It's like, you know, it's like people are always like, oh, well, it's, you know, it's a rebound or a rebound this, rebound. But sometimes that's how people get over. Like, it's like you meet somebody else, and even though you may still be vested in the first relationship, in order to get over it most of the time, you got to move forward. And moving forward with somebody else, most of the time, if people don't give somebody else a chance, they stay in the situation where they're looking for the ex to come back. And that is very rarely a good idea. It is very rare that reconnecting with the ex is the answer to anything. Like, it's just not. It's, if it didn't work out the first time, chances are it's not going to work out the second time. And not because of, like, it's because you've already established the relationship. So if the relationship wasn't functioning, it's hard to correct what's not functioning the second time around. Second time around, people just kind of go back to what they left. And it's not any better. It's going to be, you relive the same thing. And it's just a big waste of time. But that's what people want until somebody new comes in. So if you're open to it, I would give it a little bit of time. And let's see what happens. Yeah, she's over it. Yeah. Yeah, they're not getting back together. But, you know, as somebody who may want to be with him or whatever the situation is, it's like, do you want to be the one that feels like you're, you know, standing in somebody else's shadow? It's, I don't think like the whole like rebound thing or whatever people say. It's like you need somebody else to come in order to move forward. So I don't think that that's a bad thing, but it may be a little bit of a transition until he gets over the other person, and he will. And we get over it eventually. Everybody does. Davy, general for the next 2 months. You have money coming in, and you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Life changes for you for the better quickly. When something happens around work, school, or business that brings in more money, perseverance pays off. You could be planning travel. Solution to a problem is in front of you. Within the next 2 months, you'll figure it out. You're no longer holding yourself back. Old wounds heal. Success comes in. You could be spending time with the Gemini. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Kendra, general for the week. You've got something happening this week that's making you very happy with the sun. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Slow and steady wins the race, but you could have a new journey coming in. Maybe spending time with the Virgo, could be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A wish comes true, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Not bad. Not bad. Kendra, is me and Leo over for good? No, I still see this person as around. Sorry, general reading from the week ahead.
Mommy, give me the cupcake.
Avery, I am not getting you anything. You don't talk to me like that.
Please.
Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and a wish comes true. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and success is coming in around work, school, or business where life could change for the better quickly. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan, and money comes in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Avery, I am doing something. Go in the kitchen and get the cupcake yourself. What are you afraid of? Stacy, general for this week. You've got new beginnings on the horizon, and you may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Good news could come in around work, school, or business. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Perseverance pays off. Money comes in. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan is possible, and you could be planning travel. Davey, finances for the next 2 weeks. You'll hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on around finances. Money is coming in. You could have a new job or business opportunity that comes in over the next couple of weeks that may be bringing in more cash. And that could lead to success around finances improving. Empress is also bringing in love and money, or more of it. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or setting money aside for something could make you feel relieved. Sasha, yep. And then just send the question with a blue heart. Cappy, are the flirting coworker and third party bringing drama to me in the near future? I don't see drama coming to you in the next couple of weeks. No, I don't think so. Oh, good night, Zara. Beautiful one. If I resign, how long will it take to receive the retirement? I don't think it's going to take that long, maybe within 3 weeks. Kendra, how will my child support court go Wednesday? Will I get any money? I don't think you're going to get the money that day, but yeah, you are going to get money. You've got cause for celebration coming in, paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Money is coming in. Yeah, you're going to get money, but I don't think you're going to get it that day. Moriona, me and Carlos together in the future. Me and Carlos together in the future. I don't see, like, are you talking about, like, spending time together? Or are you talking about commitment? I don't see commitment here, and I don't see a lot of love or romance. But seeing each other or spending time together could be possible within the next couple of weeks. Sasha, what's Juana Glover's feelings towards me? I want us to get back together. Okay, let's see. May find you to be strong, confident, perseverant, and sincere, down to earth, ambitious, and loyal. There is opportunity for negativity to move into the past because this is in reverse here, and you could reconnect. You got the Two of Cups here. That could happen at some point later this summer. Kendra, will Libra show up for child support court Wednesday? I think so, yeah. Samantha, dating. Okay, if you're currently, well, you'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, whether you're dating somebody now or not. But you do have a love offer that comes in that could lead to a committed relationship with new energy that comes in sometime this summer. That's an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and somebody will make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. You also could have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but Cancer comes up strongest. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you leads you to success. So it does look like you may be doing a little bit of dating before you settle into a committed relationship, although commitment could come in sometime between now and the end of the fall with a well-functioning relationship. LA, why is Marcos the Taurus silent? He always reached out to me first, but now that I'm actually being receptive, he's ignoring me. Yeah, it's kind of like a cat and mouse game. I would pull your energy back and let him come to you because it looks like things are out of balance and it looks like it's somewhat of a game. That chick, Shorty Rock, how does London, the Aquarius, think of me? Pretty good. May find you to be grounded and stable, smart, intelligent, funny, like a good personality, maybe like spontaneous, attractive. Looks good. Looks good. Girl, wake up. Money for June. Things get unstuck and seem to move forward and a wish comes true. Perseverance around like work, school, or business could be bringing in more money in June. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or a new job or business opportunity could be presenting itself that could be helping you pay off a bill of debt or a loan in June. Not bad. Kendra, general for the week. Teamwork is favored and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and feeling ambitious, you'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Lay down the law, set boundaries, especially if you feel like somebody is overstepping. And then you could have something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Whatever it is, it would be positive. Emin, would Y-O and O watching the recording? Would Y-O and O watch the recording? Yeah, I think they would. Divine Cancer, reading for what's coming to me the remaining days of the month. Time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money could be coming in. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures, and you are ready for them. Life's moving forward. Sasha, what does you want, Joanna Glover, want with me? Is there love here? Well, there are feelings. There could be romance, and the 10 Cups is here. So there is room for growth, change, and transformation, although there's a little indecision or stagnation around the situation. Expressing your wants and needs around this relationship could help things to move forward. It looks like they may be a little undecided about exactly what it is that they want, or they may not be real ready for things to move forward. But there are feelings here, absolutely. Okay, Sarah. That one. Alex, general in love and money. Love and money are two separate questions. You want me to just do general and see what comes out? Kevin, will I get to start working soon? You could start work within the next couple of weeks. Kiss, oh no, that's not a question. All right, I'm waiting for Alex. Alex, I don't know if you want me to just do a general. Sasha, is Joanna Glover seeing someone else other than me? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Alex just wants general. Okay, let's do general. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you should be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money comes in, and you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. And disappointment heals and moves into the past. Could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Romance could heat up and move forward. If you're not with anyone right now, those signs may be important this summer. You do have money coming in here, and a new journey begins. Could also be planning travel. Kevin, why am I so emotional? Could be going through a little bit of a transitional period where you're purging stuff. Growing, changing, and transforming, and change and growth is painful. It's going to pass soon. Maybe within the next couple of days, you should be feeling a little bit better. Kiss, what's coming towards me for the rest of the year? You have money coming in. You could be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Negativity moves into the past. Old wounds are healing. You could be planning travel. You could have love coming in, and you may be headed towards the 10 Cups being full between now and the end of the year. Spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, life changes for you for the better quickly. Sultana next week. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly an Aries. You could have money coming in. You're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. A wish comes true. Good luck comes in. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Sasha, what's to come for me in love from now over the next 3 months? Okay, you got stuff happening here. So you have the world at your feet and life is moving forward. You have a Libra coming in. You have the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities that brings relief to love. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you have one here. I'm going to say sometime over the fall, you can find yourself in a committed relationship. Now, you may come to a crossroads. Negativity moves into the past and you could have new energy coming in. You could move forward with the new energy, or the new energy may be around when the X comes back, Six of Cups person comes back. Listen to your intuition, explore your options, could lead to success around love. Over the next couple of months, I think you have new people coming in. You've got an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have a Libra. You have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings on the horizon and choices and options. Committed relationship, should you choose to enter it sometime this fall. Kendra, why have I been feeling so emotional today? You could be purging old wounds. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Feeling a little bit upside down emotionally, purging everything. Life is moving forward. So old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and growth, change, and transformation can sometimes be painful and bring up unpleasant feelings, but things are moving forward. It's good. It's like you're kind of healing. No, Mary, wait. I'm almost, put the question because I'm almost there. Alma, love for the rest of the month. Love for the rest of the month. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship looks pretty good. It's a little slow, but things look okay. If you're not with anyone, you could have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Slow and steady wins the race, but anything that's being built should be being built on solid ground, even if it is slow. Be wise for next week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You should be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A new journey begins that could make you feel relief. Negativity moves into the past, and you may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Kara, I have a silly question. Should I wear the long or the short dress for my graduation? Okay, let's see. The short one. T-Vet, love. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you're calling the shots. Negativity moves into the past. You may make a decision to get rid of people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you, and then a new journey could begin that's very well balanced and well functioning with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Old wounds heal and move into the past. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders and things move forward. If you're looking for commitment, you could find yourself in one sometime between now and the end of the fall. Sasha, when will Juana, start appreciating me more and showing me more love? I don't see much changing because things are slow. So I don't think you're going to see a big change in this person on the horizon. Strength is in reverse, which can indicate that either the relationship has weakened or this is who they are. You know, like they're not changing, so you either have to accept them for who they are or not be in the relationship. But I don't see much changing around the way they're acting.
Can you please go get it?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
Alright.
All right?
Bathroom.
And then you have to go to the bathroom? Could you take Cyrus with you to the bathroom? Mary, general. Okay, you got the Empress here, which means that love and money is coming in or more of it. Making decisions that push life forward. Money comes in, finances may be improving pretty quickly. Could be working on a side business, side project, side hustle that brings in extra cash and feeling quite ambitious. Got a Leo here that may be of significance, no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Life is moving forward and you may feel relief around finances improving. Tenda, general. You could have choices and options that come in around social activity. You may be planning travel. You could feel relief around life moving forward towards greener pastures. Now you've got a committed relationship here. If you're already with this person, your current relationship should be growing, changing, and transforming. If you're not with anyone, you could have a love offer come in from a Scorpio. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off.
I put the light on.
You put the light on?
So.
Oh, very good. And did you go pee? Oh, good. And did you go pee-pee? Oh, very good.
I'm not afraid anymore.
Yeah, there's no reason to be afraid. I would never have anything in here that would be scary.
No. Oh,
Sasha, general.
It has a shoe.
Okay, Mary. I will check it.
My shoe.
Cyrus, that's a bad boy. Okay, Sasha, you have, if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, and slow and steady wins the race. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off, and you might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You'll have choices and options that come in around social activities. You may be spending time with a Libra. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maxima, should I go to Germany for my medical residency or should I stay in my country and study here? I find the German language difficult. Okay, let's see. Me too. I would say that that's difficult. I would stay in your home company. Emin, my supervisor commented on me commenting on Dee's thesis defense during the meeting. Would they take any action against me or will it blow past? Yeah, they're not going to take any action. Nah, it should be fine. Okay, let me check the email for... Mary sent me an email and Julie and Sarah. So basically, what you're saying is that you feel like it's ethically wrong because you feel like these people can do it for themselves. Okay, so it's not wrong. I'm going to tell you why. What I think is wrong is when people charge crazy amounts of money because but that's ridiculous. Like I think it was Tanya mentioned that there's a YouTuber that answers yes and no questions only, and they're $100 a question. That's crazy. That's crazy. But if you're spending your time to answer people's questions, you're asking for a reasonable amount of money, you have free will in this world. So say you're asking for email questions, I charge $5. To me, $5 is not that much money, right? I mean, if I'm going to ask somebody to sit down, to look at the cards, write an email, $5, I mean, you're paying me for my time. And then the other thing is that for a lot of people, myself included, I don't read for myself because I feel like. Okay, that's okay.
No.
I feel like for myself, if I'm going to ask a question for myself and look at the cards, I feel like I can't answer it without being biased, right? Because it's me personally. When I'm reading for people and I'm not emotionally involved in it and I don't know anything, I feel like the reading that I'm giving them, it's not like a biased thing because I'm not vested in it. You know, it's like if your best friend is dating an asshole and they're like, what do you think I should do? Like, you're going to be like, break up with the douche, right? Because he's an asshole. But if you go to somebody that doesn't know that the person is an asshole and the cards are showing them that the person's an asshole, then it's like it hits different, right? It's like anybody could say, oh, get rid of him, he's a loser, because you've been listening to your friend complain about it for 6 months. But when you go to a reader who is like, there's nothing there, like I personally, it doesn't affect me personally whether or not somebody sits around and waits 10 years for something that's not happening, right? I'm not listening to it every day. They're not my friend. Whatever I see is what I say. So I don't think that ethically you're doing anything wrong. No, I don't. You know who it was that said it? It was Black Witch S, who I have a whole lot of respect for. Through my spiritual journeys, I have watched a lot of her videos because I found it very, very intriguing. I have never been one that could go down like the dark path. It's just not me. It doesn't resonate with me. But she is, a black witch, and she does black magic, and she deals with demons and spirits, and I don't do that kind of thing, but I have a lot of respect for her. And what she said, which really rang true, is whether you like the answer to the question or not, whether the spell works or whether it doesn't, or whether you get what you want or you don't, you still need to pay somebody for their time, because they're sitting around and answering questions, or they're doing spells, or they're putting their time and energy into something, and they should be compensated for that. Because otherwise, how are they going to live? Like, if we lived in a society where we could just do what we wanted all the time, then that's different. But how are you supposed to live if you're answering questions all the time and not being paid for it? So if you're charging a reasonable amount, there is a difference between reading for yourself and reading for somebody else, and that's why people go to readers. Like intuitively, what I feel about my own situations could be different from reality, and sometimes you need somebody else to kick you in the ass, or it is. It's different. It is different. But you have to do with what you're comfortable with. I did readings for years and years and years and never charged anything. I did so many astrology readings. I mean, so many astrology readings for free for people. And never charged anything, just because I enjoyed it, and whatever. And it's a lot of work. But then there came a time in my life where I was like, I have to turn this into a job because I don't have another source of income. And I don't think that you're doing anything wrong if you're, even if you're new. You have to start somewhere. Everybody's new at something at some point. So I know that was a big, long rambling, but no, I think that you as an intuitive, you as somebody who is learning, to be paid a couple of dollars, I don't think it's asking too much. Anyway. And people have free will. If they don't like it, they don't have to pay you for it. You know, just like if the strawberries are too expensive at the grocery store, you don't have to buy them this week. It's a free will thing. I mean, we used to have this conversation a lot, because I have a friend of mine who, we're not friends anymore, but he used to feel like if you had some sort of a gift and you wanted to help people, you should do it for free. And with yoga, we do a lot of free stuff. I mean, we give people, you know, work shifts where they could work, they don't get paid, but they get free yoga. I mean, there's a lot that we do. We do a lot of benefits. We make donations to different charities. We give donations to people that are in need in the community. But let's face it, it's a business and there's rent that needs to be paid. We need to pay for the heat and the lights, you know? So you got to make some kind of money. The teachers cannot travel. Like, I'm traveling 30 miles to teach a class and then driving back. It's like 3 or 4 hours of my day. I'm not going to get paid for that. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, if I was, you know, magically wealthy, it would be different. But anyhow. Yeah, I mean, it's like a free will thing. Like, if you don't have money to get a haircut, you don't get the haircut. If you don't have money for the reading, you don't get the reading. It's just, you know, or you save for it. That's why I always kept my prices cheap, because $2, I think $2 was there was a reason why we set it for $2. I can't remember why. But there were when I first started, it was just donations. But then it was like people were giving like 15 cents and asking like 50 questions. But I always kept my prices cheap because I felt like there are people that can't afford it. And I know what it's like to want to ask a question and not have anyone to talk to because I didn't have the $75 or the $125 or whatever it was I was paying. He thinks you're playing with him.
Yeah.
Lily, love for the rest of the month. Things look a little bit slow. Nothing bad is happening. There could be communication from somebody you're hoping to hear from, but other than that, things look a little slow. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But otherwise, I wouldn't expect all that much to change between now and the end of this month. Cyrus, knock it off. Through the voice of Maddie, what can I do to better my physical health so I can stay alive? Because I've recently found physical health problems. Slow and steady wins the race. Small changes add up to big results. So, you know, like you could say cut out soda or whatever, and just cutting out soda could add up to like a big success by the end of the month or the end of a couple of months. Listen to your intuition. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Physical activity, even if it's only walking, it will be helpful. I'm a big fan of cutting out sugar. If you can cut out sugar, I think that you'll get a lot of benefit from that. And don't forget time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And maybe working on some kind of a spiritual practice, meditation, yoga, whatever it is. It even could be hiking in the woods. But you may find that that's helpful too.
The cocaine pin.
It's by the water. You know where the water is on the counter? By the refrigerator? By the oven? Have you ever been in the kitchen? Okay.
But I couldn't find it.
You know where the Pringles are?
No.
On the counter? All right, I'll be there in a minute.
I can't wait.
Sasha, when will I have another baby? Will it be with Kihuana? Children are free will, so you have to make the decision if you want to have. If you want to have another child, you discuss it with your partner, you have a child. It's free will, it's not destined, so you have to decide that.
I want this.
As of right now, I don't see you having children with him, but that could change if you had the discussion with him and you both decided to do so. You have the opportunity to have more children if you want them, but the timing has to be right, and I would have a discussion with him if that's something that you want. As of right now, I don't see children with him.
I don't want this.
Oh, me too. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I mean, I feel like S is micromanaging me that I feel like I want to leave the company. If I took serious action, would they realize and step back? Yeah, you know what? I don't think you have to even take serious action. I would just have a conversation with them, and I think they'll leave you alone. Shh! Cyrus, stop it. Lily, what can I expect from CC in the next 10 days? There could be communication that comes in, but other than that, things look a little slow. Because you got the hangman. Sasha, when will Key Juana get a job? What will it be? I can't tell you what it's going to be because, once again, it's free will. He's got to decide what it is that he wants to do and then make the decision to move forward. Could be finding a job within the next 3 months, and he may really enjoy it. Shh! Cyrus, stop! Lucky, my niece wants me to move to her city, or should I move back to my hometown? As of right now, moving to her city looks a little bit better, looks a little stronger. DV, am I going to get the visa I'm applying for? Yes, I think you will. Lady Sunshine, general love. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, and you'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you could have a new journey with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Rosie. Ask Rosie, what did R think of our video call yesterday? May have thought that it went well. It was pleasant, successful. It was good. Happy and content. Emily, love for Jane and me for the month of June. Looks a little slow, but well functioning. So if you guys are already in a committed relationship, it should be well functioning, but things will be staying the way they are. If you're not in a committed relationship, I don't see commitment coming in, but the relationship itself should be well functioning and stable. Communication comes in or communication picks up, and you should be feeling pretty happy around the situation in the month of June. Navani? Yes, you can ask the question with a blue heart and I will answer it. High Priestess, general for this week. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money is coming in, and you could be feeling like genuinely happy. It could be a good week. You're listening to your intuition. Life is moving forward. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and financially you may be feeling a little bit more stable. BJ, Marwan's actions towards me. Things look slow, but there should be communication that comes in through text message relatively soon. Nandy, general. Slow and steady wins the race, but finances are improving and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life moves forward through perseverance. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Show empathy. Why is A distant, or why his behavior was rude the last time we spoke? This person needs space. So whatever the situation is between you and this person, it's out of balance and they're slow or distant because they need time away from it or away from the situation. I would just leave them alone for right now and let them come to you. Sasha, what can I do to have better communication with Key Joanna? Lately, it's been arguments over foolish things. When I try to express my feelings, they aren't acknowledged. There's nothing that you can do. Like, you can't make somebody do something. Like, there's nothing that you can do to improve communication. If you're trying to communicate with somebody and all it is arguments, then you have to make the decision to back away from the situation. Otherwise, you're going to keep having the same situation. It's going to be like, you can't make somebody, you can't force somebody to communicate. You can't force somebody to tell you how they feel. You can't force somebody to be in love with you. You have to know when to let go of the situation. So if you're not getting what you want, you may need to walk away from it. And the problem with most people have is that nobody wants to walk away from the situation. The situation isn't functioning well, but yet somewhere they think it's going to change. It's not going to change. Like, it's like if you think about yourself, if you, like, say for example, you have a fear of something, you're afraid to fly. Somebody's not going to change that. Like somebody else is not going to change that fear. You either have to get over the fear or not get over the fear. But the other person can't do anything to change the way you feel about flying. There's nothing, so you can't change what somebody else is doing communication-wise. If you're communicating with somebody and you feel your feelings aren't being acknowledged, then it may be time to distance yourself from the situation. Unfortunately, people don't like that answer, but you can't change what somebody else is doing. You can only change yourself. You can only change the role that you're participating in the situation, or you can disconnect and walk away from it and see what that does. But the idea of, like, I'm going to be able to fix this, or I'm going to be able to change them, or things are going to be different, it's you either have to accept it for what it is or walk away from it. Those are your two choices, but that's up to you. And then it goes deeper. It's like, why do you want to be with somebody who doesn't acknowledge your feelings? But those are questions you have to answer. And now, we've all been there. We've all been in situations where somebody's being an asshole and we still want to be with them, and I don't know why that is. But when somebody shows you who they are, they're treating you a certain way, it's like insane to think that we're going to change them, but yet for some reason we think that. It's just, they're not going to change. Navatni, what's coming in next in love? Could have a new journey that begins, although it may be slow and steady, wins the race of disappointment, heals, and moves into the past. You're not looking back on the past, so if you're not with anyone right now, it's probably new energy coming in. That could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life comes into balance. Things are moving forward for you. So if you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning well and moving forward. If you're not with anyone, it could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo coming in. Bailey, I answered for you already. John, I'll be away for the month of June on business. What will be Leslie's attitude now that there will be true distance between us until our family vacation at the end of the month? I think it's actually going to do you guys good. I think it's going to do you some good to be apart. It looks like while you're away, it will give space to the situation. Listen to your intuition, and she may appreciate you a little bit more now that you're not there.
Because it's
Looks
so
like life
sad.
comes into balance and communication could pick up. When you get back, her attitude will shift. And I think it's good. I know, it's like, it's... What is he barking at? Give him whatever it is he wants. All right, give it to him. That shoe is garbage anyway. It's garbage anyway. So, yeah. It's like people are always like, they're always looking for more, right? More communication, more spending time together. Is he going to stay over? Are we going to move in together? But unfortunately, or ironically, it's like the relationships, like when you take space away from the situation, it really enhances the situation because people don't get on each other's nerves. Like all these people that are asking, why is this person distant? They're distant because they need a fucking break. And why do they need a break? Because there's too much. And it doesn't even have to be, once you get to the point where it's too much, one text message could be too much because now it's irritating. And I've explained that before with the situation that I went through with that old friend that I had that used to just show up all the time. And we genuinely liked him. It's not that we didn't like him, but if for one night we had to do something else or we couldn't be with him, like he would stalk us down. And it got to the point where we just resented him. And, it's like I would be doing something with somebody else and he would show up at my house or whatever the situation was. And we got to the point where we were literally hiding from this guy. When previously, like, we really liked him, it was too much. And he couldn't get it. You know how, like, sometimes, like, you can kind of sense, like, the party is kind of breaking up, people are getting tired, maybe I should leave. He never got it. It would be 4 o'clock in the morning, he couldn't get it. And then my bad for not having boundaries and saying, hey, listen, fuckface, I gotta go to sleep. I would sit there like an idiot and then be mad at him the next day. But really, whose fault was it? My own. Anyway, point being is that once you start spending time away or you disappear a little bit, the other person starts to kind of appreciate you a little bit more because the energy of the situation comes back into balance. The only thing is that you can't do it thinking. Like your intention can't be, I'm going to disappear because I want him to notice, because it doesn't work like that. Then you haven't disappeared because you're doing it on purpose. It has to happen organically. Just like you can't say, hey, I'm going out on a date tonight. Is he jealous? No, he's not jealous because he's not feeling it. But if you really are going out on a date, he'll sense it, whatever. Anyhow, I think it's going to do you guys good. Julie, how is A currently seeing me? Pretty good. Sees you as ambitious, hardworking, strong, attractive, successful, down to earth, and pleasant, kind-hearted, and caring. Sasha, when will I get a new career and relocate? I don't see it on the immediate horizon, so it could take time. Like maybe not until sometime next year. Okay, Reiki. Okay, God. I was trained in Reiki, and God help me with all the things that I've studied in my life and the things that I believe in. Reiki is not one of them. I know people swear by it, and I'm sorry if you believe in it, but I just don't believe in it. Basically, the way that I was trained was the information was downloaded into me. Downloaded how? I don't know. The guy stood behind me, made some kind of crazy hand motions, and then he spit some kind of spirits on me. I swear to God, my hand to God, that's what happened. That was my training. And basically, all I was taught was to hold my hands over somebody's body. I wasn't touching them. I didn't touch them. Nothing. Hands over the body, and then that was supposed to move energy. Now, could there be something to it? People swear by it. it didn't resonate with me. The entire time I was looking for somebody to tell me that they actually believed in it, because I just couldn't see how charging somebody, the studio that I worked at charged $90 an hour. For me to hold my hands, oh, I didn't do it. Hold my hands over you and not even touch you. Like I did nothing. Like I'm just going to stand over you. It just did not resonate with me. And then the second level, which really, really fired me up, was if you had a client, like say I'm here in New York and I have a client in Minnesota, I could give them a healing by, oh God, the guy pulled out a stuffed owl. Taking the stuffed animal and putting it on your lap and imagining it was them and holding your hands over the stuffed animal, and then that you would be healing the person in Minnesota. This does not resonate with me, and this is where it comes back to the question that Sarah asked about being charging. In my, like to me, I could not in good faith charge somebody. I couldn't charge somebody $5 for doing that, let alone 90. It just, I mean, if it was like a massage therapist, at least you're getting a massage. If you're going to a tarot reader, at least you see they're flipping over cards. They're asking questions. If you're having your chart done, the person's putting the time and energy into the chart. But this was literally doing nothing, standing like that. So that's what Reiki is. Now, candle magic is different, depending on who you go to or what they're doing. For me personally, what I usually do, the $5 ones that I do, I usually just cleanse them with sage. I will carve the person's initials into it, put a little bit of oil on it. Sometimes I'll add some, herbs, not always. And then I just light them. That's it. Now you could do them with a glass candle, and you can write your petition on the outside of the glass candle. So it's different. The candle will be more like putting an intention out into the universe, whereas Reiki is more of like healing something physically or emotionally in the body. I had a friend, a colleague who I worked with at a yoga studio, who her husband had like mental illness. I don't know exactly what, but she said that she used to focus doing Reiki around his head, and she felt like it was helping him. People swear by it, so if you believe in it, go for it. But for me personally, it just didn't sit with me. So anyhow. Sunshine, will I be able to get a good internship in August? Yes, I think you will. Sharia, reading for next week. Disappointments heal and move into the past. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around personal and professional relationships. Money comes in, you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Toka, how will things go on my brother's vacation if I invite my male friend TG? Leaving on Thursday, returning Friday. Just hope it would be fun and not awkward. I think it would be fun. It looks successful, fun, exciting, and pleasant. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't invite. Adonis, V's intentions towards me or us after this morning, it was okay overall. V said they don't think that they should have feelings of love or attraction towards me, but clearly admitted it. There's going to be more communication that comes in, spending time together, more good communication, talking about feelings, and you should be feeling like things are a little bit more balanced. And you should be spending more time together. I would say things look pretty good, and they may be improving. Girlie, my Aquarius friends come and talk to me. She drove me a little crazy today. She may find you to be strong, confident, sincere, down-to-earth, humble, kind-hearted, and have a lot of respect for you. Whatever it was that you did for her today, she appreciated. Even if she drove you a little nuts. Lily, what do you see coming into my love life in 1 month? Over the next month, things look a little bit slow because you got the 6 of Swords in reverse and the 4 of Cups. and the 9 of Rods in reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. But nothing bad is happening. It just may be slow. So you could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Romance could heat up, but it's going to be a slow month, I think. Everything you predicted this week came true. Oh, excellent. Excellent. I never found Reiki to be appealing either. Sasha, is there anyone that I work around that is jealous or envious of me? At this point, I don't see jealousy or envy coming up really strong around you around the workplace. Donna's past couple of combos have been about feelings, and it gets brought up as we talk. Pretty good, pretty good. Mel for the week. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Teamwork is favored, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it, and the Magician is bringing in the ability to manifest new opportunities. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Luck changes for the better quickly. Money and romance heat up this week. And you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or setting money aside for something. Don't be afraid to lay down the law and set boundaries. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Adonis, me and B. Things could change for the better quickly, and you might be feeling like things are functioning very well and successful. An offer could be made that would be hard to turn down. Being guided by the divine towards greener pastures, you're going to feel like things are functioning better. You should see an improvement in the month of June. So let's see what happens. You even may enter a commitment. If not in June, there could be commitment at some point. Girlie, she asks me to work for her, but then she ends up doing things and getting in the way. She said... Oh, God. Finances in June. Finances look like they could be improving. Working on a side business, side project, or side hustle could bring in extra cash. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relief. New beginnings are on the horizon, and cause for celebration comes in around finances improving. You got good luck coming in. Pretty good. Adonis, we've been hearing summer since last winter. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, if that's it, I'm going to wrap it up, and I'll see you guys later on tonight. I don't know if it's raining. They said it was going to rain. I don't see any rain. Anyhow. Alright, Cyrus, let's not come in here and break my table. Ow! You're hurting me, Cyrus! Jesus.
Those supposed to get bones. Those supposed to get body parts.
Okay, I have one more question to answer.
But those like his body parts.
Yeah, because he stepped on the table. Sasha, what makes Ki Juan so insecure and possessive when it comes to me? It's just who he is. It's just how he seems to have a high level of control or narcissism, and a little, like, a lower level of empathy. He just may feel like he's the one that's in control, or he needs to be in control, and if he doesn't have that, it makes him feel insecure. It doesn't have anything to do with you specifically. It has more to do with him. It's who he is. It's just who he is. He also may think in a way that he's kind of got you where he wants you, and I don't think he thinks that you're ever going to leave him. So he kind of feels like he's got the upper hand in the situation. All right. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.